Thanks for watching. We'll see you again on Inside OC. Okay, good job. You're a natural. You're a natural. That was, yeah.
I like
right.
the chit-chat. It's a problem.
You chit-chatted very well. Okay, so anything else you wanted to say about the strangest song?
The strangest song? No, it was fun.
So
Dr. Lendhoff is an interesting guy. Was an interesting guy.
Yeah.
He was. I did not want to do that book actually. I said no. I mean, you don't say no to Howard Lendhoff.
What made you decide? He just
didn't
was
give me much of a
persistent.
choice.
He persisted.
Yes, he's a persistent sort of guy.
You also did a
very funny.
documentary which got some exposure. The Boy Monk. Talk about that.
It was on yes, on PBS here. Wow. Anh Do, a colleague of mine who now is at the Los Angeles Times, the Vietnamese community. Have you met Anh?
No, but I should probably have her on sometime, right? Yeah,
you should.
Yeah, because I know of Anh.
And she does this dog rescues all over the world. She is an interesting character. We love Anh. Anyway, so Anh, knows the Vietnamese community inside and out, and there was this family in Laguna Niguel, dentist, totally, refugee family from Vietnam, but totally American dream, dentist, great, nice house, and the nice subdivision, and the 3 kids, and the stars on the, the glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling of the room. The kids plays the saxophone. They were Tibetan Buddhists, and his family, credited Buddha with helping them get out of Vietnam alive and safely, and they decided that their son was a reincarnation of a great soul, and when he was 13, on his 13th birthday, just a little bit before, they took him to India and left him at this Tibetan Buddhist monastery. Wow, wow. So, and
basically an American kid.
An American kid, yes, going on, and, Dharamsala in...
But he's the chosen one.
He's the chosen one, and it was really, really, really interesting. So, I kind of tagged along with Anh with my camera because I went to UCLA Film School, and seeing the brave new world here of sort of marrying these 2 types of mediums. And we went to India, and we hung out with this kid, and he was 16 by that time, painfully shy, and I wasn't so sure how he would do in the long run because he was so young when he started, and he was 16. All the other kids in the world are starting to date, and and he's studying Tibetan Buddhism and this very interesting way of debate that they do where they anyway, but he is still with it, and he's he's very high up in the hierarchy now, and he's 27 or something.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, he's
So will he be the Dalai Lama someday or something?
I don't think so. Who knows? I don't know. My insight into the hierarchy there is, but he's doing quite well, and he's reaching out to that whole Vietnamese community. So someday we'll Anh and I have sort of talked about if we ever work for the same publication again, we'll go and do an update. I've really encouraged her to do that actually there, but we'll see.
So you mentioned film school. I would think nowadays, if you're going to make a choice, should I start doing movies and TV and documentaries, or write for a newspaper?
Ouch.
So
When you put
have
it
you
that
ever
way.
thought? Have you ever thought about the road not taken?
I don't know. I mean, I do feel like I want to do more. I do want to do more documentary work, and I think that there's room in this strange new world of journalism to bring all that together. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. The Register's right now owned by Digital First Media, and we're actually working on being digital first, and really starting to do more stuff like that online. And there might be some room for that, but I like to think of myself as a wordsmith first.
All right.
And
You're a wordsmith.
the medium
And do you want to continue doing the Watchdog?
Yeah. I love it. I have a great time.
One thing I did want to ask, between you and Jeff, how many ownership changes on the newspapers you've been on would you say you've been through?
Oh, give me a time frame because there's so many.
Oh, let's say since 1990.
Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, at least 3 here, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you guys have been more than half a dozen.
Yes, and
yeah.
surviving, and it's
And surviving.
You just do your best work, and
Well,
you hope that there's a place, right?
Yes, Teri, continued success not just in surviving but thriving. Okay, great to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
a
It
lot.
was fun.